Developing right now, speed may be involved, but not drugs or alcohol, according to investigators looking into the crash that killed a Monroe High School student. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for 9 on Your Side at 5 o'clock. That new information was released as Monroe churches and the community band together to support the families of all 4 teens in that car.
9 on Your Side's Tom McKee is live with what they're doing. Tom.
Well, first of all, I want to tell you we're hearing for the first time tonight from one of the teens who was actually in the car that crashed. Mitchell Foster Jr. tells the Journal News, our partner, that he blacked out for 2 hours after that crash. And he tells his family, friends, and the community, do not take life for granted. And here at Monroe High School, throughout Monroe, that's a message being very well heard as they support 4 families who are going to get everything that they need. The Friday crash killed Kaylie Jackson, who wasn't wearing a seatbelt and was thrown from the Tesla sedan. It happened on Milliken Road near Butler Warren Road in Liberty Township as 4 friends headed to dinner before the prom. Sergeant Melissa Gerhardt of the Butler County Sheriff's Office says investigators believe speed was involved.
We do get a lot of crashes on Milliken Road. It's hilly, it's curvy in different spots. It's straight in some spots. It's just one of those old rural roads where you don't know.
The accident has brought the entire community together, especially in churches like Monroe United Methodist. Pastor Joel Harburger has counseled one of the 4 families involved and told them they're not alone.
It's going to take time to talk through things and to heal, and it's never going to go away. The pain's always going to be there, but that time does make it easier to deal with.
At Watermark Church, co-pastor Larry Kinkoff's message is, if one family faces a tragedy, let alone 4, it touches an entire community.
We want the parents, we want the children involved, we want the classmates to all know that we will never stop giving the help and the hope and the hugs that they're going to need.
More than $2,000 worth of gift cards have been donated to help the 4 families. One softball player's family bought several, then lost them and was very upset. Coach Tim Kellis, also a Watermark Church deacon, told her not to worry.
God knows your heart. God knows the intent. He'll replace these cards 10 times over.
And that's exactly what happened.
People have been sending messages through Facebook to this family that purchased the cards. I'll give you $20, I'll give you $20. One gentleman said, how much did you spend? I'll match it.
And the story does not end there. This morning here at Monroe Schools, a young girl walked into the office carrying an envelope that had a bunch of change in it. Investigations began a little bit because they weren't sure exactly who it was and what had happened, but they finally tracked it down. The little girl had broken into her piggy bank and she had 38 cents in that envelope for those gift cards. This is a community that is really caring. Tom McKee, 9 on Your Side, live in Monroe.